Hello all of you beautiful people out there. So it's time for a recap. That was not English. It's time for a recap again of the last 2 weeks. Since last time that wasn't really a thing, these 2 weeks were a lot more fun, and I think this might actually turn into a bit of a longer video, so maybe grab some snacks or something to drink. If you're in Europe or the US, maybe some hot chocolate, because here it's kind of too warm for that. But yeah, let's get started before this intro turns any weirder. So, let's start again 1.5 weeks ago, but not on the weekend, but rather on Thursday. On Thursday, I decided to cook some German food and invite friends over. And the German food I was cooking is called Spätzle. And it's basically pasta that you make. And let's just say I struggled a little bit in the process, and I actually decided to take you guys along that day, so let's just cut to that footage. Okay, so my plan is to make Spätzle, which is this German form of noodles. The thing is, I've never done this before in my life, because in Germany you can buy them pre-made, which is kind of easier, so if I wanted to eat them I would just buy them pre-made. But I can't do that here, and since friends are coming over, I was like, hey, why don't I do something German? Something that I like. And this is what it came to mind. And I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. So here we go. The first part is making the dough, which I'm hoping is going to be the easy part. I know it's quite a thick dough, so usually you have to work with your arm strength a lot, but that's hopefully it. I think the second part of actually forming into noodles, that will be harder. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have my dough. I don't know if it's enough, and I'm also not sure if it's actually the right consistency, but it kind of looks okay, and my arms are really tired, so I'm gonna just pretend like this is how it's supposed to be. It kind of looks like how I remember it. I'm not sure if it's too wet or if it's gonna be okay. We'll see. And right now I'm just boiling, or waiting for the water to boil, so then I can, I don't know how to say that in English. Cut the noodles into the water. No, that's not how you say it. You'll see what I mean. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I don't know how to do this so it doesn't stick. Ah! Okay, this isn't going as planned. Okay, I'm a little confused because usually when they swim on the surface, that's when they're done. So usually they sink first and then they swim, but they're all swimming. I don't know what's going on. I've kind of decided to give up. They don't sink, which they're supposed to, which means they're super soft. And I've added egg, I've added more flour, and nothing works. I think the flour isn't good, like it's not the right kind of flour. And the tips I saw online either required ingredients that I don't have or utensils that I don't have. So I guess I'm not focused on it. I guess I'm just gonna roll with really bad noodles and try to hide them in the sauce, if it even works. I was excited about this, but I mean, I knew it was hard. I didn't think I would fail that badly. I think I've been here for like an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm done. As you see, by the end of it, I was pretty desperate because it wasn't working the way I hoped it would. But actually, once everything was put together, it was really good. Like, it tasted how it should taste, and it was really yummy. And my friends all loved it so much. One even asked me if I could teach her, which I don't think I'm qualified for that, but it actually turned out really nice. So I'm very happy, and that evening was just like such an amazing and just great evening. It happened to be Thanksgiving, so we decided to sort of tell what we are thankful for, which is something we don't usually do. None of us celebrate Thanksgiving, but it was really nice. And I also made advent calendars for my friends. If you don't know what that is, it's a calendar for Christmas. So basically every day in December up until the 24th, because we celebrate the 24th, you get a small present. And so I made 3 advent calendars for my friends, and I gave them that day, and they were really excited, and it was really nice. Then the next day I was off to a trip. From Friday to Tuesday I went to Guayaquil in Ecuador. Now I only went there because I had to leave Peru in order to come back in order to get a new visa. So that was the reason for the whole trip. And the cheapest version that I found to get out of the country was to go by bus. Now Peru is pretty big, so I had a 27-hour bus ride to get to Guayaquil, and then obviously I had 1 day there, and then I had a 27-hour bus ride back. I have to sneeze. So actually the 27 hours both ways turned more into like 30 hours, which I can tell you is pretty exhausting, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I think it also turned into 30 hours because both times we had to wait at the border for a really long time in order to get through and get the visa for Ecuador, and coming back get the visa for Peru again. So that was like 2 hours or more both times. But yeah, Guayaquil, I don't think I can say too much about the city. I get why people before told me it's not that exciting. It really wasn't that exciting. There were some really nice places, but in general there wasn't much to do. I was also happened to be there on a Sunday, and almost everything was closed, which I didn't think, because usually here on Sundays things generally tend to be open, but everything was closed. So I just basically walked around for a really long time. That's all I did, and I got terribly sunburned, even though there was no sun, because the sun is just too strong and I didn't protect myself. So that was my fault, which made the bus ride home a little harder. But let's roll some footage from Guayaquil. Like I said, I had 1 day, so I had 2 nights there, and then I went back. And yeah, the way back was also like a 30-hour bus ride, and I decided to take you guys along for some of it, show you how I'm doing, or how the hours went by basically. So let's cut to that. Then, as I said, I came back on Tuesday, and then obviously I went to work Wednesday to Friday. And on Thursday, a friend wrote me and said, "Hey, would you be up for camping this weekend?" I said, "Hey, yeah, sure." I'd be up. So I had to organize a sleeping bag, and one day I was like phonetically writing to people from work, "Does anyone have a sleeping bag that could borrow me?" And I was lucky enough to find someone who could borrow me one. And yeah, we went on Saturday. It was a group of friends. We went on Saturday morning, and we came back on Sunday. And it was really nice. You'll see in a second, like the landscape was amazing. So it was like, it's like a 3-hour bus ride around 3 hours from Lima, so it's not too far. And it's really, really beautiful. The hike up was a bit exhausting. Again, it's a lot, like, it's not that high in altitude, it's around 3,000 meters high. But if your body's not used to it, I did have a headache on the first day, sort of towards the end of it, which is why I had to go to sleep a little bit early. But besides that, it was really, really nice. And there were two things I really appreciated, because I don't get those in Lima. One thing was silence. Like, silence is so good. And the second thing is that you could see so many stars. And I saw my first shooting star ever in my life. So I was very happy, and we had a bonfire, and I had my ukulele, and it was just like, it was really perfect. It was probably my favorite weekend I've had since I've been here. So let's cut to that.
Burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow. You only know you love her when you let her go, and you let her go. Now you're staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. The dreams come slow and they go so fast, and you see you when you close your eyes. And maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. But you only need the light when it's burning low, only miss the sun when it starts to snow. You only know you love her when you let her go, only know you've been high when you're feeling low, only hit the road when you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go. Staring at the ceiling in the dark, same old empty feeling in your heart. 'Cause love comes slow and it goes so fast. Well, you see her when you fall asleep, but never to touch, no, never to keep. 'Cause you loved her too much and you dive too deep.
Before I went on a trip to go camping, I got a letter that said that the package that my parents had sent me had arrived. I've been excited for this package ever since I found out that my parents were sending me something, because I didn't really think they were gonna, because it's like super expensive and I didn't think it was necessary as I'm coming home in February. So I thought, okay, it's fine if they don't. But obviously, since I found out that they were sending something, I was so excited about it. And so when I got this letter, I was really excited, but I couldn't go grab it because on Saturday we left so early to go camping that there was no time before to go. So I went yesterday, yesterday morning before work. I went to pick it up, and because I was so excited, I filmed a tiny little shot with my camera, so here that is. Okay, this has to go into the vlog because I'm so excited. I got a package from my parents and I was so excited when I heard that I was getting it. And I thought, you know, it was gonna be my Christmas present, and then because I asked for some baking supplies that I can't buy here, it would be that and then some sweets. And my mom and my parents actually sent me a freaking advent calendar. Like, that's what we do always. You have like advent calendars in Germany, and they made one. Like an entire calendar. Here are some of the packages. Can you see? And then here in the package are the rest of them, and I am so excited. I wasn't expecting one. I made one for my friends, and I didn't expect I would be getting one this year because it's a freaking calendar. They sent me a homemade advent calendar. I'm so excited. I was so excited, and I should definitely stop unpacking it. Actually gonna work, but I have to see what's in here. Very thankful for my parents and for my grandma and for everything, for everyone that put something into the package. And I am so excited about the baking part. I don't think people realize that I've been so excited about making Christmas cookies, but you can't buy the stuff that you need around here. So they sent me some of the stuff, obviously not a huge like amount, so I can't make that much, but I can make some authentic German Christmas cookies, and I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna do that probably this weekend. So maybe I'll see that in the next vlog, actually. And yeah, that's all I have. I think it's a long video. I hope you stick around. I hope you liked it. It was better than last week, than 2 weeks ago. And oh yeah, last week, the video that I made of the poetry, beautiful. I want to thank again all the people who participated, because it was really something I've had in the back of my head for a really long time that I wanted to make. And I've always had the idea of making a video of like different people or a lot of people, and I never got around to it, or I just never did, or I never felt like there were enough people who would collaborate or whatever. But now I have this video and I'm really happy with it and I'm really proud. And if you haven't checked it out, please do. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I should definitely be getting ready now to head to work. I'm a bit tired, but should be fine. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!